Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, and we are off for more Pikmin. And in the last episode, we landed in the Forest of Hope, gathering 3 ship parts, a new onion with yellow Pikmin, discovering how bomb rocks work, learning how the amount of Pikmin work, as well as having flowers, buds, and leaves. Well, some moderately explained, I filled in the gaps. And the yellow onion landed with us. So starting off immediately, since we've got time, we want to be bringing out, actually, I don't know why I'm hesitating here. I might as well get all 65 out. I would normally have 70, but we had a little bit of a kerfuffle with losses. That's fine. We just want to make sure that we have 100 out in the field pretty much at all times, because if we do gather food, it will save so much time on plucking Pikmin. Now, while these Pikmin are coming out, I want to get flowers. There we are. I don't know why that was taking a while. And toss them onto these grass patches, and we'll just leave them there for now, because we can nectarize them when we're ready. So if we pause, what you want to do starting off is getting out all your Pikmin. No, having a look at the map before getting out all your Pikmin, but I know what I'm doing, so I did it the other way around while I was introing. We can see that every star, because there's no key for some annoying reason, every star is a ship piece. And the gridded faded lines is water, because, you know, you can see water in the background there. The 4 is the compass, the tip of the 4 is north. Don't really need to know about that because it's always changing orientation depending on the camera angle, so keep that in mind. And we have the yellow onion in base now, so that's no longer in its original resting place. It stays at base, so it's easier for you to get your Pikmin and manage. And we've got dots with lines. If I zoom in carefully here, I mean, for one thing, I don't know why there's a gap there, because there isn't actually, but those 2 dots pretty much signify that there is a wall. It doesn't tell you if it's a stick wall or a bomb wall, or if the line is even faded or not, if you blew it up or not, because clearly we haven't blown up the walls around here. Which one of them is in the water? Now, if you're very finicky with using bomb rocks with yellow Pikmin, you could take it down, but I'm not going to bother with that because that's a bit too jank. Unless I have additional free time. Otherwise, I'll just have 100 water-resistant Pikmin doing that. We only have blues from what we can tell on the box. It's not spoilers. However, there's also this piece over here, which we could finagle if we try to get Pikmin across, but it's really difficult because Pikmin can't swim. They will drown. But it's awkward as well because you need blues in order to get to the other side of the bank here, because, I mean, you can, if I pause, you can see that there's a pile of sticks over there. Pikmin can build those into bridges. But there's also one here that we were just looking at, but there's also one on this end, which we need blues to build. But couldn't they not just grab the piece and go through the water? Because they can. Whatever reason, they won't. Even though they will in other areas. It's like they developed the puzzle, but didn't actually think, hang on a minute, you had to go through the water to get the piece in the first place. Why build the bridge? The Pikmin will take the bridges. And if it's not built, they won't go, even if they're resistant. It's dumb. Same goes for this piece on this ledge here. Yes, there is water in the way, and if blues do pick it up, they will actually go for the water. But there's also quite a substantial amount of the ledge near the bomb rocks that we're heading towards right now that doesn't have any water. And I'm like, can you not just get down here instead? No, they won't do it either. It's incredibly annoying, because it's like, they'll go around the long way. You have to take out all the enemies along the way. Plus, I'm just grabbing some bomb rocks here, don't mind me. That's a lot of Pikmin that didn't get bomb rocks, that's fine. The reason why I'm bringing my army all the way around this way is because we can grab that piece that we just blew up in the wall near the end of the last day. Also, we've got this wall here, and I will do this now since there are bomb rocks here. So we can replenish our supply. Also, when you hold A, all your Pikmin squad up in order, so it makes it a little bit easier. There we are, we blew that open, so now let's go get all these bomb rocks here and access the map again. So, obviously I've got some Pikmin at base because they were getting the grass, but I want to also be talking about the other way, the other way that we just blew open to get over here. We need to get across this bit, which seems fine. Technically, you're not supposed to do this until you have blues either, because you have to go into the water to get to the other side in order to clear that path. Unless you do very angled throws in the GameCube version. But that's really hard to do, considering that when you move, the pointing reticle where you aim to throw Pikmin moves with you. But in the Wii version, since you have 1.5 times the amount of reach as you normally do, you can actually chuck the Pikmin further and completely skip it. So this will be one of the pieces that we'll be getting today. Not that one. This one. Also, out of the 3 on the bottom part of the level here, I'm going to ignore this wall unless I have free time to try with some yellows with bomb rocks. But we want to get this one which we could technically chuck Pikmin up here in order to grab it, but they would have to go all the way through this way, through this wall, and then this wall, because this area here is too narrow, in order to get it. So we're going to have to blow open this wall at some point anyway. This one's also a dark stick wall, so that'll take a lot longer to take down, but you can use bomb rocks on those as well to take them down a lot quicker. So, we have a lot of options for the bomb rocks, and you really want to be using them on walls, just to make it a little bit faster. I tend to wait a little bit, just in case they do actually pick up anything. Get these 3 bomb rocks as well. Okay, they did pick it up, I just couldn't tell. And because we've taken out all the enemies around here, we don't need to worry about the females. I'm just gonna huddle in here real quick. Dismiss my Pikmin. Get the reds. That's not enough reds, I need more. There we go, that'll do. I have quite a few, but now we can actually get this piece that we blew open our way to at the end of the last day. The extraordinary bolt. I brought this incredible bolt because the salesman told me it's of extraordinary quality. It's indiscernible to the average person. Exactly what makes it so extraordinary is the secret. But look at it! Extraordinary! I don't think he knows what this does. Who knows if it's optional or not. That's a lot of Pikmin. Oh, I actually got 50 Pikmin on it. Wow. Okay, I think that's the limit. Yeah, they're not able to... don't fight that. I'm whistling, you guys. Right. Guys. They're going to go the long way because they would be able to cut through here if I blew open this wall earlier. But I don't mind because we've still got walls to blow open, so it's not like we're wasting time. That's a honey wisp. If we knock that... If we hit that ghost... we will get the nectar it holds, but if you don't do it quick enough, it will disappear with the nectar. I don't think it will respawn for the rest of the day, but again, we're not going to worry about that for now. We've got nectar at home base here, and I think I've got all my flowers working on the chip piece, so I'm just going to take a chance and try and absorb from here. Thankfully, they do not drop the bomb rocks when they're drinking. I can whistle them because it's not the GameCube version, so I don't need to worry about that. Alright, so... I'm going to dismiss my Pikmin, because there are some enemies around, and I don't really want to be dealing with them. Bomb rocks are a little bit spread out, so let's dismiss them in this corner here. Under the other swirly, that seems to be underneath the other 2 onions. I guess there's another onion, wink wink nudge nudge, blue Pikmin. Extraordinary bolt! This bolt's bolt holds a... this bolt's bolt holds the kind of value that only a true connoisseur can understand. Don't know why it said bolt twice, that was a bit confusing. But we have recovered 5 out of 30 ship parts, increasing the dolphin's capabilities. We can now search a wider area, unlocking the next area of the game, which we'll be moving on to after we're done with today. Because we won't be able to do anything else after the day is done. And we're not even a quarter through the day yet, which is perfect. Alright, so now we've got all that sorted. We need to clear the road. So, you know what? No, the yellows can stay behind. I don't want them voiding out. Might need some food for the reds in a minute. So let's do this. Oh, that honey wisp is back. Don't know if I want to chance it though. I might accidentally wake up the big boy. Also, he's too high at the moment. So I can't reach him with the reds. We won't deal with him for now. Instead, bundle him! Oh, nice. And I didn't lose any to void out. Even better still. There we are. So now we've got all of our Pikmin working on those. Just whistle the rest of our Pikmin back so they don't pick up anything. And we can also nectarize these guys. I didn't get a chance to bunch them up, so that was really terrible. I'm having good luck with that. Okay, some Pikmin helped out. I saw them do it, because they dropped from my team. Even though I didn't direct them to, that's just Pikmin 1 for you. Sometimes they just do what they want to do. Right, so I want to have my squad here, so I can just not have my yellows and bombs merge. Right, that'll have to do. Right. Blow open this wall. I think 2 more bomb rocks will do it. Alright, there we are. Done. Okay, leave our Pikmin here. Because if they're carrying bomb rocks, they actually cannot act. So it's fine. They can stay there. Get the rest of our team here. And we've got 3 more bulbs to take care of. And if we can take out the baby before he yells... Good, he didn't yell. If he yelled, he would have woken up the big one. So we want to be careful with that. Also, don't bring him too close to him, he'll wake up. Please don't attack the pellet posies. They probably will. Right, good. I'm surprised they didn't tackle the posies, actually. That was kind of a Kind of awkward, that. Right. Bundle! I have so many Pikmin, that should kill. It didn't kill! It didn't work! It didn't work for some reason. It didn't work, so now I've got to chuck him up his butt. Please don't eat. Oh my god, I got lucky. Lost 2 Pikmin. I don't know if that was due to Void Out or if that was just unlucky. Oh, we made it to a new piece. The Nova Blaster. This emits a dazzling burst of light capable of destroying almost anything. Not exactly sure about this, but the promotional brochure claims that its blasts can travel in the currents of space-time, smashing through stars and into the rifts of space. That sounds incredibly valuable. How the hell did you afford that? Also, if your ship, for example, was on autopilot, because I think that's what it says in the manual, why did it not target the meteor and blast it? Unless autopilot's not programmed to do that, in which case it'd probably be something that we want to do on the way back. Take this, you stupid piece of rock. Just a thought. Alright, so, over here, dismiss. We can see where we were previously, above. Get all these Pikmin, and we basically just want to swarm this. Only requires 30, but they can all pretty much swarm it, so they can get back to base pretty quickly. Now, with our squad here, I mean, we've got more bomb rocks, so we might as well just grab them. And that seems to be all the bomb rocks in the level. Since I've got a little bit of time, because it hasn't actually hit half time yet. Actually, you know what? I'll leave that to later. I'll still leave this wall to later. But if you notice, we can't even get up there unless we take down that wall, because we... What?! Where are you? Where are you? Get out of the water. If you keep whistling them, they will swim for a lot longer in order to try and live. Good luck on that, though. Right, okay. No, actually, no. I want to leave a few here. Shouldn't have whistled them. That was a bit panicky. But yeah, I want to leave a couple bomb rocks there just so we have the chance. But we don't really need bomb rocks for anything else, so I'll leave all my bomb rocks there just in case. Nova Blaster. It's a weapon of such incredible destructive force, it can blast stars into tiny pieces. That's a strange allure. I've now recovered 6 out of 30 ship parts. If I can just find 6 more, I should be able to increase the ship's capabilities. Right, so... Didn't want the bomb, I just wanted the red. So, oh god, stop picking up the bomb, Pikmin. I just want everyone else, because I need a few yellows for this. Right, so, unfortunately my status on Pikmin's a little bit hodgepodge. I want to hold and get a yellow ready, because I'm pretty sure over here somewhere, there's another honey wisp that we can go for. There he is. Nailed him! Yellows are definitely the best to do with that. So, 1 puddle of nectar here. Let's see what we can do with this. A bunch of yellows grabbed it, apparently. Alright. Now it's half time, so it's time to go. We just want to go with literally all of our Pikmin. Get around this guy. They get left behind, it's fine. We're going to come back this way anyway. I think one did get left behind. Back at base! Okay, explain to me how that guy got stuck against that wall when we got through there and walked around, quite widely I might add. It's because that he didn't get around that corner of the wall, so he kind of brushed up against until he went too far away and then he dismissed himself. Which is kind of dumb, but that's kind of what happens. Bundle him. That did not work at all, and we're going to lose Pikmin for that. I hate it when that happens, because it just wastes time, wastes my Pikmin numbers, and then I have to fight him this way. Stop eating my Pikmin, you bastard, and die. Thank you. Oh god, no. Pointer! It got stuck. Excuse me? I was whistling you. Right. I'm gonna kill the baby without killing the big dude. Or even touching the big dude. Okay, call back! Call back! Call back! Okay. I lost one. He bit into one, I think. Bundle! And don't walk away with the food, please. We don't need that. Please don't void out. Good, I didn't lose any of the void out. Right, so this corpse is not in the best of places. I'm gonna dismiss here. Right, I'm gonna whistle these guys anyway. I do actually need my yellows, so this is fine. Right, so zoom it out all the way. Normally the pointer would be stuck to about here in the GameCube version, but look how far we can go. Cheesed! We can get this early. This is not part of my normal route, believe me. Right, dismiss my Pikmin here. Only grab a couple of reds. I don't need too many. About 25 would be nice. That'll do. Right, so they're done with that. Now I want to very precariously walk across this gap, because they spread out quite a bit. If you have too many Pikmin, they're going to spread out a lot more. And I think I've lost a red. Oh no, he managed to stay on the ledge. Holy hell. Okay, we've got a boss coming up. 3 of them, in fact. Burrowing Snagger. It's a lot more annoying in this game, but they only show up around here. They show up a lot more in Pikmin 2. I want to get an overhead view, because what you want to do, ideally, is that when they burrow out and they get stuck, you want to swarm their heads. Unfortunately, it didn't happen there, so I want to toss them at his head, and I don't really want to be wasting time on waiting for him to get his head stuck, because that doesn't happen often in this game. It happens a lot more often in the sequel. Ah! His head's got stuck! Bundle him! That's the perfect opportunity to start doing massive damage. Plus, in Pikmin 2, you just have more time to do it. I think that's kill. Sometimes you can make him peck Olimar, and if that happens, you take damage, but that stops him from eating Pikmin. And there we are! We killed him! And therefore, if we check the map here, you can actually see which one is holding the ship piece. And by doing that, he spits it out! The Giga Counter. The Giga Counter? I don't know. Every spaceship needs one of these, but I don't actually know what it's for. Every once in a while, it goes wild and lets off a lot of noise, but I never pay much attention to it, so it doesn't do me much good. Really, you should read that manual one of these days. Yeah, you really should, Olimar, because how do you know if you actually need this piece to get home? You kind of do. Because this goes nuts. Constantly. And it's because the atmosphere around here is poisonous. Only requires 15 Pikmin, but we have just a little bit of overflow, not only from, just in case if we lose them. Excuse me, what the hell? But also what I want to do is distract these guys from myself. Okay, that's not ideal. But I feel like only the one will show up, and if you have enough for overflow, you can get away with it. And there we are. We have that ship piece on the way home as well. So we don't need to worry about that for now. So we've got all 3 ship pieces that we were after today, and we've got a little bit of time spare. 3/4 of the day are gone. It's just that piece down there, which we could technically make our way towards. That one I'm not even going to bother with, so we will have to make one more visit. But if we can make getting this piece a little bit easier, we can also do a little bit things a little bit more earlier. So, and if we have any leftover time on a day, we can just get some food, which I might actually want to do with my reds, because I keep losing reds. So they can pick that up. Actually, what is my reds in the onion right now? 16, 15... I think I have lost quite a few Pikmin. There's a yellow getting stuck on the wall. We are, got him back. But since we have a little bit extra time and we still have those bomb rocks, we can start messing about with that and do a bit of trickery. Which, once again, is a lot easier on the Wii version. I keep saying GameCube version, I have to correct myself. On the Wii version, because we have slightly better aiming. I think you might be able to do it in the GameCube version as well. I'm not entirely too sure. I'll just dismiss everybody here. And I just realised I might want to get out Pigment as well, so I don't have to pluck a Reno. Cappuccino. So let's just take out all the reds. If you walk away from the onion too quickly while they're coming out... Oh, there we are. 100 Pigment out. Perfect. They may not actually follow you and automatically dismiss. Smash the dismiss button there. Everyone's in base. That's fine. Honey Wisp. I'm not going to bother with you for now. Just grab them all. Right, zoom in, well, overhead view, zoom out, and aim for this part of the leaf. I don't want it jittering too much, so I've got to be a bit more accurate here. They should walk on... Nope, that's a wasted bomb rock. Whistle back to get him back, so we don't lose him. I have to move back, because he won't join the team otherwise. There we are, got him back. Yeah, it's a bit annoying, but if you get it right, they'll walk along top of the wall. Why do they keep slipping down? Okay, I might have to aim a bit further back. I think you only need to get 2 bomb rocks on this one. This wall seems to have a little bit less health. At least we got that back. The Giga Counter. Giga Counter. This noisy gauge is always letting off spontaneous clicks and buzzes. It could be kind of annoying. Also, notice that it's gone onto the door. I have now recovered 7 out of 30 ship parts. I've got just 5 more. I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. And we've done everything that we wanted to for today. Right, let me aim a little bit further. Okay, he didn't even bother to go for it. Wow, magic. Oh, there, that's what we want. He dropped it on top of the wall. That's perfect. Just whistle to get him back. There we are. Do that again. Aim in the middle of the plant. He skidded quite a ways away, and he's dead. There's no way I can save him. Because he dropped on the other side of the wall. Okay, that landed on the wall, so that's fine. Oh, wait. Oh, wait! Somehow this guy was still swimming. I saved them both! No one dies! Awesome. Right, you know what? We're going to be a bit cheeky now. Let me check my map just to make sure no one else is left behind. That's fine, they're all in base, so they're all safe. Let's zoom back out again and just toss everybody up here. Were you still behind this part of the wall? Or did everybody go up there? Everybody went up there, okay. So we've got a little bit of time left, but now we can walk up this way. And I can actually blow this wall open with bomb rocks. This is going to make it so easy later. But this is only if you have extra time to spare. Sometimes also if a bomb is already halfway down and you toss another bomb Pikmin, they'll think, no, I'm going to move away. Also, yeah, just do that to cancel. We actually have opened the way to another ship part already. But this guy, a cannon beetle, I forget his exact name, but he's a cannon beetle. He shoots rocks, and you can kill him with any Pikmin. But that's only if I had the time, but I don't. But that is another piece that you could technically get if you're a little bit more optimized. But this walkthrough is not only to be fair for everyone in terms of skill level, but so you can just get it all right. And I'm missing a Pikmin. Everyone should be in base. I think he might have got lost on the way back. Oh no, he was against the wall. The reason why I know he was the one missing is because he's idle, and I had 99 with me, so I'm fine. I was about to say, if a yellow got stuck on that straight road back to base, I was going to be so annoyed. Don't want to leave anybody behind if possible. No matter how tight I try to be, because if I do setup in day 2, like only setup, I can technically get all pieces in one day. But I think that was a bit too tight in order to do for a walkthrough. So I didn't do that. We're going at a leisurely pace. A leisurely-ish pace. 3 days since impact. I have now added yellow Pikmin to my list of discoveries. These creatures can wield bomb rocks, so perhaps I can use them to blast down rock walls and open up new regions. Red and yellow Pikmin, as well as bomb rock carriers, break into squads when dismissed with... If I grab one for a moment, I can hold and swap. And there we are. We only lost 21 in battle, but we sprouted 28. So we didn't lose too many Pikmin. In fact, we gained 5. And now my red numbers are pretty much where I want them to be. So we didn't really lose anything. I just kind of recomped from what happened on day 2, which also went really well considering that I had less Pikmin to work with. So I can't complain. But with that, we have now opened a new area. Next episode, we touch down into... the Forest Naval. A very complicated level, and not one of my favourites, but I know how to plan it quite well. In fact, this whole game I know how to plan quite well. So that's kind of an understatement. But back then, not one of my favourite levels. But you'll see why. See you guys next time.